Hello everybody and welcome back to Shelf Indulgent. My name's Devin and today I want to share with you guys some Black History Month recommendations. So I'm sure that you all know that February is Black History Month in the United States. While I personally believe that it's incredibly important to read a diverse range of books by a diverse range of authors year-round, I want to take this opportunity to celebrate some of my favorites and to read more books written by African American authors. So, in this video, I will have 4 recommendations for Black History Month reading, and then I have 4 books that I am going to read for Black History Month. So all that being said, let's dive right in. The first book I'm going to start with is a very obvious choice. I'm sure that you guys knew this was going to be in this video. It's N.K. Jemisin. She's in almost every video I write because she is amazing. This book is called How Long Till Black Future Month, which seems pretty appropriate for Black History Month. This book is fantastic. This is a collection of short stories written by N.K. Jemisin. Some are fantasy, some are science fiction, some are a little bit of both. It is fantastic. I gave this one 5 stars. Highly, highly recommend. Pick this one up. The next book that I'm going to mention is a more challenging read. This is Colson Whitehead's The Underground Railroad. This book won a Pulitzer Prize. While this book is historical fiction and is not technically a true story, this book takes what feels like a brutally honest look at slavery in America. This is the story of Cora, who escapes from a plantation in an underground railroad. Not the Underground Railroad, an underground railroad. In this book, the Underground Railroad is actually a train, like a real railroad. This is not a light read, but it is so important, and it was so beautifully done. The third book I have to recommend for you guys is Lagoon by Nnedi Okorafor. Nnedi Okorafor is a Nigerian-American science fiction and fantasy author, and this book was wild. I don't want to give anything away, but in this book, an alien spacecraft lands in the ocean outside of Lagos, and it is insane. I cannot fathom the amount of imagination that it took to write this book. Nnedi Okorafor is doing things that I have never seen before, and I absolutely love it. The last recommendation I have is actually 3 books, and these are graphic novels. This is March, Book 1, Book 2, and Book 3. These books are written by Senator John Lewis. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but yeah, a congressman wrote a comic book. This series follows our congressman, John Lewis, all the way from his childhood through the civil rights movement, and it is amazing. I feel like this is a really important story, and I love that it's told through graphic novel because I feel like it's such an accessible medium, and I absolutely adored this whole series. So on to the books that I have not read yet that I would like to read for Black History Month. The first one that I'm super irritated with myself for not picking up sooner is Sing Unburied, Sing by Jesmyn Ward. I have not read anything by Jesmyn Ward, but I continue to hear how amazing Jesmyn Ward is. I actually started reading this book last night, and I am blown away. I'm already like, I'm going to finish this one in like a day. I'm not going to be able to put this down. It is so good, y'all. Next up is Phoebe Robinson's You Can't Touch My Hair and Other Things I Still Have to Explain. Phoebe Robinson is a writer, actress, comedian, and one half of Two Dope Queens, which is a podcast and an HBO special. This is her memoir in which she discusses her experiences as a Black female comedian, and she does this in a humorous and conversational way. This is Phoebe Robinson's first book, but she actually had a second book published late in 2018, and I'll probably pick that one up as well, especially if I like this one as much as I think I will. The next book that I want to read for Black History Month is The Ballad of Black Tom by Victor LaValle. So my understanding of this book is that it is inspired by a problematic short story by a problematic author, H.P. Lovecraft. And it basically takes this super racist story and turns it on its head and makes it super Black, which honestly just makes my heart sing just a little bit. I think it is like the biggest FU to an old dead racist guy, and I feel like it would be a great thing to read in Black History Month. Harry picked this up last year and read it and told me I should read it. He loved it, and it's been on my to be read, so I thought I would move it straight to the front of the pile for Black History Month. The last book I have for Black History Month is The Big Sea by Langston Hughes. Langston Hughes was a poet who lived in Harlem in the 20s, I believe. He is very well known and absolutely beloved. I have not read any of Langston Hughes' poems, but this is his autobiography. I don't know much about Harlem in the 1920s and 30s, so I feel like this will be a great introduction to that era and that location. So I can't wait to get into this one and learn more. So those are all my Black History Month recommendations. If you guys have more, please share them below. I'd love to hear. As always, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye!